The end today. We've got Arsenal getting the done deal through for Gabriel Jesus. Man United also securing Erikson from Brentford. And we also got news surrounding both clubs. It looks like Arsenal and Man United have got a lot of the same targets. We're going to get through that and more. Before we do that, we've got Kaz from Never a Foul channel. How you doing, bro?
I'm very good, alhamdulillah, man. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. Just another day, man. Just another day.
Wait, whoa. How can I see alhamdulillah and then you go out for a whole beer?
No. You said it. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I'm just saying, haram and that, like. I'm joking, man.
I'm Muslim people. I'm not Muslim, so I don't know when.
I know, I'm not. You can do whatever you please, man, innit? I'm just saying, innit? You're being watched all the time, but I'm just saying.
You're trying to set me up already.
Yo,
trying to set me up.
Yo, this is the reason. This is the reason why I call him Peter Barlow, bro.
we got Mystic Meg over here, Fuad. Yeah, what happened to getting Champions League? What happened to all them things that you said there? Now you want to turn up because we're announcing Gabriel Jesus. You're the biggest clown, bro. Man only wants to turn up, yeah, when it looks like we're doing okay business. What happened to your predictions? What happened to Tottenham being irrelevant? What happened to Conte?
Listen, you know, you can say all you want. It's none of my business.
These are your predictions, my guy.
Tottenham's none of my business.
Listen, it's not about cooking you today. I'll leave that for another day. Yeah,
you could never cook me. You could have cooked a fag.
I want to hear what Kaz thinks about some of the headlines coming. Let's get into Man United first. Let's get into Man United.
You sure you want to do that? Because I'd rather get into Arsenal first. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Listen, we'll get into that. Let's get into Man United.
Yeah? Are you trying to put me in the deep end already?
Yeah, Erikson, man. Erikson to join Man United. What do you think about the move? You happy?
Buzzing, bro. Yeah, but I'm buzzing, bro. One, we're taking one over Spurs, so I don't mind that. We're taking. I'm not going to say Brentford in it because it's a bit embarrassing. But what's it called? Nah, he's a great signing at the end of the day, if you're being honest. He brings experience. That's one. I think he has the second most highest assists other than KDB, if I'm correct, currently in the league itself. Yeah, I get he's had some obviously some health problems and obviously alhamdulillah he's overcome that and he's doing well in it. So in my eyes, he's a great addition. He can actually rival Bruno for that 10 spot because I feel like that's where he's going to be used other than maybe on the 8 if there's a 4-3-3. But Bruno's had zero competition to get way too comfortable in his position. I don't personally rate Bruno Fernandes. He kind of makes me feel sick when he plays the way he plays football. But, you know, each to their own and that's just the way it's got to go. And I just feel like he's an amazing. Any club would be lucky to have someone like Erikson in the ranks, even if it's just for depth. Because remember, only Liverpool and Man City are allowed to have depth, apparently. Apparently, no other clubs allowed it, but just them two. So, you know what? We got him coming for a medical. I think it'll be Friday. I reckon it'll get released Friday, as in like the whole thing with maybe a couple others additions. But it's all speculation. Nothing's really confirmed until it's through the door, confirmed by the club itself, saying so-and-so has been announced, like Jesus today, obviously Phillips today, and all sorts. Obviously smiling. So yeah, man, I'm really glad to have Erikson. I'm actually a big fan of his. Love the guy, and it's about time we get somebody, bro. It's been a minute.
Nah, it has been a minute. Fuad, what do you make of this? Erikson going to Man United. What do you think about the transfer?
Well, it's a good transfer for them, but I agree with what he just said. I think people like Bruno Fernandes need to kick up on the backside. Like they need someone so they look over their shoulder and they see, oh sugar, there's Erikson there, so they'll start performing because you know Erikson, he's a top player, you know, and you know he could do it in the Premiership too. You know, he's done it for Tottenham, he's done it for Brentford, and now obviously, if he does go to Man United, he's going to do it for Man United. You know, that's why Tottenham went back in for him, but I think he'd rather go to United than Tottenham. So he's been there, innit? He's done it. So, like, I think he wants a new challenge, and Man United maybe is the best challenge for him. So, yeah, it'd be a good sign if they get him.
Who wants to stay at Brentford as well? Come on, man. As much as it's made the footballing idea makes sense, as a human being, we all have ambitions, bro, no matter what age you are. He's only 30 years old. We all have ambitions to do better in life. He's not comfortable at Brentford at the end of the day. Let's face it. It'll be subject to do that. No, man, I've reckoned he's got people around him saying, what are you doing? Even if it is a failure at Man United, you're still trying to show that you are who you are, bro. Not some Brentford guy, like down in the league, competing for 14th. Come on, man.
I guess with what happened to him in international duty, a lot of people didn't want to take that punt on him, innit? And Brentford gave him that lifeline. So we can understand why he went there, but now that he's shown that he can play in the Prem and he's okay, his health is okay, which is the most important, I think it was a great signing by you lot. And For me, once again, not that I necessarily wanted him at Arsenal, but another player going to a rival that walks into to the starting lineup at Arsenal, and this is something that keeps annoying me. You know, I keep seeing the rivals getting players that walk into the starting lineup, or could definitely, you know, be up there for getting into our starting lineup, and that's what annoys me. That's what annoys me. I can't lie to you, bro. Like at the end of the day, you got Bruno Fernandes there. I feel like Bruno Fernandes is a limited footballer. Like he's good in the final third, but his all-round game, I don't really rate it. Like I think his all-round gameplay leaves a lot to be desired. Like he's not that great, like in terms of his technique. He's not that great at passing and assisting. I think he's good more, almost as if he's a false nine. But when you look away from the goals, what else does he really bring to this team? And I think Ronaldo coming to your club has exposed that. I don't think there's that much to Fernandes. And listen,
I don't
he
like
plays
him,
for my
bro.
national team. He plays for my national team. I'm not saying he's dead, but as an overall baller, nah, I don't think he's it. What do you make about Fernandes?
Suicide footballer, bro. That's what I can say. The ball is a bomb to him. You know what Xavi said about treat the ball? It's not a bomb, innit? Like treat the ball well. It's not a bomb. He does the complete opposite, fam. I'm not a fan of Bruno. Anyone that knows, see me kind of like talking on him. I try to be not as disrespectful for these fans to not get their to get their like little bum I was tickled, innit? Like trying to get up their own arseholes and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like, bro, I'm just not a fan of him. I'm a guy that's born that grew up not on stats. I grew up on watching the game. I don't care if he's got 20 goals and 11 assists. Go watch those 2-yard goals and those 2-yard assists. It don't mean anything. What do them goals and assists get you? No trophies. No trophies. He's not a baller, bro. He's got ability though. Don't get me wrong. He's got an eye for goal, so I can give him that. But his overall play is not for me. But the only positive light I can spin on him is a shit Man United team, innit? And at the same time, we are not designed to win the ball back for him to do the creating. Do you get what I mean? So in my opinion, that's the only criticism and the only positive thing I can put on him. He's just not that guy. You should see, if you watch Man United week in, week out, as much as he's like saying, oh, this is the last game. I can't be bothered with this, nothing. Next week, it's not happening. And then you see yourself watching it. This guy just gives away the ball 24/7. And it's just like, he doesn't care for the ball. And it's just annoying. Like you watch Ozil, bro, back in the day. Treats the ball well. I like those sort of tens. Ozil's, the Dybalas, you can say. Let's go further back. Zidane, all sorts. These creative, nice little twinkle toe tens, bro. Iniesta. Bruno's not that sort of 10. He's a shadow striker. To me, he's a second striker, not a 10. The way he plays.
No, I agree. I think you lot have done well getting Erikson, and I think he's going to do a job for you lot. Before we get fully into the news surrounding Man United, let's get into the last done deal, which is Arsenal's done deal, which I know Ford's really excited, sitting there. He's so anxious. Look at him. He's very excited, bro. The guy to save Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus. You know what I mean? He's been announced. There he is at the stadium. Gabriel Jesus is officially signed for Arsenal.
Come on, bro. He's sick, bro. He's gonna be sick for Arsenal, bro. I'm telling you. You know,
okay, is he enough to get us back to where we should be? Is he enough?
Bro, you never know, bro.
What do you mean you never know?
I can't read the future, innit? If I say no, it might happen. If I say yeah, I could be lying. So I don't know.
He's not enough. He's not enough, and you know he's not enough. And this is my thing, yeah. We'll get into you for idea, but listen, this is my thing with Gabriel Jesus. I'm happy with the signing, but the fact that we've put Nketiah on 100k for me leads me to believe we're not going to get another striker. And for me, if he does as the main man at Arsenal, bang and get 20 or 20 odd goals, if he gets injured, we're going back down to Nketiah. So even for rotation, even if you believe that this guy is able as a main man to get 20 odd goals, when he's injured, it's back to the same problem. And we have this problem in multiple positions. If Partey gets injured, you go levels below in putting in a Lokonga or El Neni. If Tierney gets injured, you drop levels and you get Tavaj. And this is why I say I can't get overly gassed. I'm happy with the player, but this player alone doesn't change the fortunes of Arsenal. Tottenham are strengthening in every position they need. Man United, which we will get into, are strengthening in a lot of positions that they also need. Getting De Jong, getting Martinez over the deal, apparently signing for them. If they get all these signings, they are strengthening. So you need to put it into the context of what are our rivals doing as well. It's all good looking at Arsenal and saying, oh, Gabriel Jesus improves you. Yeah, improves us, but also our rivals are improving. And we have a lot to do. What would be better, yeah, if we went into this current season with Aubameyang and Gabriel as our strike force, or Gabriel and Nketiah? Because that's what we're going into.
You know what? All right, if you're going off, all right.
I'm just keeping it real, bro. He's not the same.
Yeah, keep it real. Okay. And listen, I let you land. Let me land. All right. And it's a good job we got brother Qasim here, who's going to be a neutral fan, who's like, we don't support Arsenal. When everyone is crying about Aubameyang, all right, and I said this to you, you know, Aubameyang, a professional footballer, asked a question to some pundit, and I know not pundit, some fan. He went, Aubameyang, if he would have scored a amount of goals you all expected him at the start of the season, Arsenal would have got top 4. But he only scored 4 from when he stayed. For 6 months of the season, he scored 4 goals. So if it was the Aubameyang that was fighting, I can understand. But it was the Aubameyang and even Nketiah in less games and less minutes outscored the Aubameyang and scored more goals than him.
Yeah, but that argument's flawed because Lacazette's been flopping. Lacazette's been flopping ever since he's been at Arsenal.
Arsenal, but I'm just saying to you.
Hold on, at Arsenal he has flopped, yeah.
But you guys got to give him a chance, though.
You gave me the excuse that you want to give Lacazette more time. A guy that's
can I ask you a question?
I remember seasons going by, then Aubameyang was carrying this.
Yeah,
he was the only one scoring.
But he's
so when a player has actually shown
standards
that he can do it in the Premier League, yeah. You should give him a little bit more time than another, instead of you giving time to the striker that's actually never banged.
But if this guy was
Lacazette's never banged, he's only scored 14 league goals ever.
All right, we'll let class now before that. But that's the whole idea about it. That's the conversation. This is when you guys make it long. You're saying 1 minute he's carrying
the
the
goal
club.
For it, is Gabriel Jesus better than Aubameyang? Yes or no? Yes or no? On the question.
Gabriel Jesus is a much better striker than Aubameyang.
He's more clinical than Aubameyang.
Yeah, he is. He scores some bigger games. When Aubameyang scored the big games.
Gabriel Jesus' record for the last 5 years has been 14, 9, 8, 10, 13.
But every game he's played on those sides, this is why I understand you don't understand stats and football, because every game he's played, them games have mattered. So them 13 goals have lifted Man City 5 league titles or 3 league titles.
Wait. Here you are the main man. Those kind of stats warrant concern. Because at Arsenal,
let the brother land.
Hold on, let the brother land. Service is not the same level. You've got
no. Yeah, you guys are upset, and Nketiah stepped up.
It's not the same. The difference isn't the same. At Man City, you got De Bruyne.
It's going to go with it. You're going to know. Look, you keep going back. Let's go off last season, all right? Let's go off last season, all right? And Qasim can be the judge. Let's go off last season, all right?
But you make predictions.
But you guys are going in circles. Let's go with last season, all right, Peter Barlow. I'm saying to you, all right, that last season, Nketiah scored more goals and Aubameyang in less games and less minutes. End of.
Okay, Aubameyang went over.
What's it called? I know. So what is it that you don't like about Jesus? Like exactly.
This is what I'm saying. His overall game is better than Aubameyang, but when it comes to goal scoring, I don't think he's as lethal.
I can give you a perfect example. All right. See, I've watched Arsenal quite a few this season because I hate my own team. So long story short, when they're on, I do watch. Arteta's style is not that different to what Pep's doing, but he's doing his own thing. But at the same time, his striker, Aubameyang, likes to run in behind, right? How was Lacazette playing?
Well, sometimes he was even playing on the left.
But how was Lacazette mainly playing? He was mainly playing as a hold-up, right?
Hold up, yeah. Intercepting.
Okay, yeah. Jesus is very good at holding up the play. Watch Jesus. I'm not joking. I'm not saying you don't, but if you watch him, he holds up the ball very well and brings people into play. The thing is, what he does more selfishly is what he does on a front foot. Not only does it, he presses, bro. This is me just trying to just give a bit of education about him. Not saying that you're stupid or anything like that, or not.
He is stupid. He is stupid.
No. Because I don't want to question my man's intelligence. If he knows what players like, that's if he likes someone, he likes someone. But Jesus is very good for what they need. He suits. If anything, he would suit Chelsea even more. But at Arsenal, he suits them more because he can bring players into play. You're going to see probably a lot more output from your wingers this season now because of what Jesus does. He makes selfless runs down the channels, yeah, and he don't stop doing them all game, which frees up a lot of space. And that is why I feel like Jesus would be a very good addition to you. But it doesn't mean you won't see Jesus probably on the right or left wing this season either. There might be times where you're seeing I call him Nikita, innit? He can't earn his stripes of Nketiah yet. He needs to prove to me why he's not Nikita no more. But so long story short, he's gonna go up front. Don't be surprised if you see Saka on the left and Jesus on the right, or vice versa and stuff. So, but I get what you mean. You probably want a number 9 that's a goal scorer, right? But if there's anything that Arsenal have lacked this season, is what? A bit of creativity in that midfield as well. Creation chances. Now you brought Vieira in. It makes sense now. All right, cool. No more excuses. You got a very creative midfielder in the play now. You got someone who can run beyond the striker, because Lacazette couldn't do it. He was trying to bum into players and got bodied, bro. And now Jesus, you got Jesus. That means your eights can make the in behind runs of what he done. KDB done. Gundogan is the perfect example of who thrived of somebody like Jesus. And you see how many late runs that guy made into the box. Don't be shocked when you see someone like Odegaard, who likes to get in the Emil Smith Rowe, Vieira, do them sort of runs, because he's creating that space for your midfielders to overlap in the middle. That's just my little take on Jesus, and I'll rate him, man. Trust me, it's not always about goals these days, bro. You look around the whole world. What number 9 you getting?
Look. Let me explain this. It's not about that I don't like the player. What I keep saying is he enough? No, he's not. He's not enough. And let me tell you this. Arsenal, people keep comparing, well, some people compare, like you compared Arsenal to Man City. We don't always play the Man City style of football, first of all. Second of all, when you've got a striker, you're basically asking him to do what Harry Kane does for Tottenham. You need your midfield doing that. You also need your midfield to create. Because if he's going to be the creative spark and then be asked to score goals, then it's easy to nullify him on the Arsenal team that are young as well. For me, I like the fact that he can bring people into the game and stuff, but I like a striker that can also bag goals. I'm not saying he's going to flop. I'm just saying he isn't completely what we need. We need Gabriel Jesus, and we need a proven goal scorer.
You need a Rafinha, bro.
Put teams to sleep, and I don't see him putting teams to bed. I don't. That's just my opinion. Because when I'm thinking about a Man City team that's got elite players.
I get what you're saying. His whole output's going to be lower than obviously because he's at someone like City. But this is where
inferior players, bro.
But that's City, bro. And the way but at the end of the day, you gotta expect you're not City, bro, and you're Arsenal. And same thing with me. I'm Man United. We're not them teams. We've got different styles. I don't know what style Man United's got right now. Can't even identify it. That's how bad it is. But I'm just saying, you play with inverted wingers. So the way Jesus plays, it makes sense. You got Saka on the right. It looks like he's going to be staying on the right. And then obviously you got your Emil Smith Rowe and Martinelli's on the left. I think you're lacking an inverted winger. If you're going to get Jesus, you need an inverted winger. I thought Rafinha is obviously shocked that Chelsea is taking potentially 2 L's as well, like already in the window. Obviously hijacked for Rafinha from Barcelona, and Dembele, he also signed a new contract apparently with a cut deal at Barcelona. You need an inverted winger, and I'll be very surprised. I know you got that Marquinhos guy, but I want to see what right winger that Arteta will now target next, and that will probably show a lot about how Arsenal will play next season, whether you're going to have favoured foot wingers or inverted wingers, like the traditional route or just the inverted. So I'm not too sure. But I get what you mean. You have to write the question, bro.
Here, bro. He hasn't got the service. And for somebody that's he's not a clinical striker, for somebody that's not known for solely goal scoring, the service he's going to get from Odegaard, he can't break down 2 banks of 4. Then you've got what? You're going to play Xhaka next to Partey? Who are you going to play next to it? Because we ain't got
Vieira, bro.
A player like Santi Cazorla.
All right.
Yeah, but I love how you said that. I love how you said that. Santi Cazorla. Who does Vieira play like? You watch him? Have you ever watched? I'm not going to say I've watched him bare. I watched a few of his games, and exactly what he does. Santi Cazorla it just smells like that, bro. But I know he's come from the Portuguese league. Don't be surprised if this guy don't come hitting the ground running, you know. I'm just saying, just a little bit of positivity, no side.
Bro, you know, they can't give credibility to Arteta. He's not playing in the same
position as Santi Cazorla.
They can't give credibility to
Arteta. But I'm saying he can do it. He's
going to be playing more up as a 10. That's what Mikel Arteta said. He's going to be competing with Odegaard. So he's going to.
You go 4-3-3, but he can play as an 8 as well. That's a tenacious little guy. You know, that's a tenacious little guy, bro.
I've never seen a club be built on just youngsters and be able to win the league, because that's my standards. It's not about.
I get what you mean. You have to write the question. You know what it is? You're from the same era as I am, innit? You saw the glory days, bro, and that's all you can ever smell is the glory, and you just want to be back there. But you have to hit reality of where
a Gabriel Jesus that actually isn't.
I get you, bro.
He's not about scoring, but he's a striker.
To reality.
But you have to, but at the same time, bro, you have to put yourself into reality. It's taking me a while, bro. As well for my own club. But
that's what I'm trying to tell him. You got to accept it.
You lot can go mad, yeah. If you sign Tielemans, I'd go mad. I'd be vexed. If that's the only sentiment you can identify.
You be vexed, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. You know what?
Once the
You
fans
be
don't hold
vexed.
the club
And
accountable,
every other.
it's done. Once the fans don't hold the club accountable to the level that they should be, it's done. Because sponsorships, all they care is about the money. And we've seen by Man United and Arsenal, whether you're winning or not, you're getting mad sponsorship deals. They're getting their money because of the fan base and the global, attention of the club. Nobody else cares about the club,
bro. You got to rate what your club's doing the last 2 years, bro. No. Since last season, your whole transfer policy has changed just like that, bro. And don't get me wrong, I get.
Yeah, and it's been shit, bro. Look at the players that we got in August. They're dead, fam. Most of them are going out on loan, fam.
I'm not being funny, but you say they're shit, yeah. But who expected Arsenal to get top? No. You say they're shit, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Tavares didn't work out. A few of them didn't work out. But at the same time, you got a couple that did work out. They're not hitting the heights, but you have to build.
Who's the couple that you're on about?
Tomiyasu, bro. I'm gonna say Tomiyasu is one that did work out. No, but he's very good.
No, you know what? Qasim, you know these guys.
The only one that's been good enough is
Qasim, you know these guys. You know these Arteta out fans. They got a trend, innit? Like, we don't like Tomiyasu. They're like shepherds, but like sheep, bro. That's why he calls them shepherd and sheep.
He's not that
bro.
great.
They're like sheep. Tomiyasu is a top player, bro.
No. I see. He's not. See, this is where you're gonna have. This is where you're gonna probably have me different. Tomiyasu for me isn't a top player, bro. He's a 6, 7 out of 10. He's gonna give you that every game, yeah. He's not what Arsenal should have, but he's a good building block. He's a good building block to have, bro. You know who let you lot down last season? Kieran Tierney, bro, would have got you over the line on fourth. Kieran Tierney's fitness is in question this season. If you don't stay fit, get rid of him.
That's what I said earlier on.
I'm telling you, bro, you got to start questioning people's fitness. Partey as well, another person in question. He's one of the people to be your top player, bro, and he's meant to be there for the fucking team. And he's been at Atletico Madrid, never injured. But
what is it that you want me to? What is it that you want me to be backing about my club right now? Because my club has been a laughing stock for 18 years.
You know what it is?
Yeah, nothing ain't changed.
But bro, have you not gone off this camera after lives or watching Arsenal and just go, bro, and just let it stress you out? Like, have you just had the moment? How many moments have you had of that? I'm gonna say over 100, easy, innit? Probably every single game that you've watched, over 100. Sometimes you just gotta sit down and be like, you know what? Fuck it, let's see what happens, innit? You gotta say though.
What happens? Nah. I'm not with that.
Because as much as you're gonna complain, bro, you have to spin a little bit optimistic.
Your pain ain't my pain, innit? My team's been losing. It's not the same.
Yo, cause the last thing on this, bro.
It's an absolute embarrassment. Yeah.
Bro, I gotta respect it though. As we're sitting back
here, what happens, yeah? We let Ramsey go for free. We let Ozil go for free.
Here he goes. Players you didn't rate.
I just mean you. We'll let all our highest transfers go for free. What business does that? We spend more money than Liverpool, yet people are telling me we can't compete. Make that make sense.
I can make that make sense. I can make that make sense.
And then we start with this guy. Bro, I'm sick of it, bro. We could have went in.
Let me get this right. Let me have you right at the moment, yeah. Liverpool, you know why you haven't spent more than Liverpool? Because Liverpool being successful and they don't need 2, 3, 4 additions in their squad. They just need one replacement every year.
When Arsenal been in them up for years, bro. How did he build that team?
All right, yeah, but bro,
okay, so that team is
how much did wait. He spent about 80 million on Van Dijk and Alisson alone, yeah, both each. 50, 60 million for Keita, bro. That didn't work out right now, by the way. Oxlade Chamberlain, who got a few, man.
How much money that money? Did he
40 million
from a player that he bought for that money?
40 million.
They've had some questions. They come into question, bro. And I'm not going to
look at the stats, bro. I've seen the stats. The only people that outspend us in the Premier League is Man City.
Yeah, but you had to spend that though,
and that's it, bro.
But you had to spend that though, bro. The thing is, you
can say when you spend money, there's expectation. When Molly spends money, there's expectation.
You're talking to me about spending money and expectation, and you think I'm not hurting my chair, bro.
So how can you tell me? How can you
know why you can't be hurt? You know why you can't be hurt? You can't be hurt anymore, yeah, because your transfer policy and everything with the board has changed since last year, bro. And everyone can see that there's a project going on. Anything before that, bro. Anything before that don't count as your project. Anything before that,
but when I'm seeing the same mistakes, I can say that, and that's the point. I'm seeing the same mistakes. They said to us, no contracts running down.
Not every transfer is going to work out, bro.
Shut up, you get it. You know I'm enjoying this, bro.
We got rid of Aubameyang. Why did we get rid of him?
Yeah, I don't know why you ain't got rid of Shaka yet. I can give you that one. He should have been gone a long time ago.
Bro. It's the same mistakes. Do you know this is the third youth project this club has done? This is the third one. Do you remember the one with Fabregas and Halep and Nasri and all that?
No,
And then
son,
we
no,
moved
son.
over to
This
Wilshere
guy.
and Gibbs and all them man there. That was another youth
But he's got
project.
every
That
right
one was
though.
the
He's
third
got every
one.
right.
And man,
The thing is, yeah. I'm not saying you trust the process. I hate that thing. Right, he has every right to be vexed, bro. Like, because trust me, he has every right. But I'm saying North side, yeah. So you know what? Let's flip it a little bit, bro. What would you, other than getting rid of Arteta? I'm gonna say he's hit his ceiling. For me, he's hitting his ceiling this season. Facts is coming for me. He's not reaching higher levels than 5th place, bro, or 6th place. I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna say no. Other than the manager, bro. Other than the manager, fam. What else would you change other than the manager?
No, you know what people
Tell me
actually
some
tell me?
players. I want to know some players that you'd have.
People tell me
Go on.
the hardest thing to get rid of is the owner. So I say this to them, yeah, and this is why I use Liverpool, because they've shown that it is possible not to dominate the Premier League, but to compete on all fronts. They have, go check it after this stream. They spent less money than Arsenal, and look at what they're doing on the shoestring budget.
The recruitment changed though.
Get rid of this manager.
But they got rid
Get
of
a
all of it.
world-class manager and give him the money that we are already, as we're failing, spending more than Liverpool, and you'll be able to win the league. Because Liverpool have stingy owners, American owners, and then they've got a world-class manager that's been running that. And we all know, once Klopp is gone, they're going to fall back to mediocrity.
Yeah, but you're saying that. All right,
their manager's ambitious. But we've
listen.
got it in the reverse. We got
a rookie
but spending mad amount of money doing nothing. Get rid of this manager.
But that's the problem, is you can't see. You know,
get a world-class manager. Look at what's going on at Tottenham. As soon as he came
Qasim, you know what it is? Qasim. Do you know what these guys are like? Do you know what it is? They see. Do you know what it is? Because they underline their team and they underline Arsenal so much, all right, bro. It's like they don't look at the reality. When you have a conversation with a Liverpool fan, I see one the other day, all right. Even they're starting to get worried because they're getting rid of. You're saying like, all right, they got rid of Mane. But it's Darwin Núñez and these players they're bringing in really replacements for Mane.
It's a different style. It's a different style.
It's a different style, exactly.
They got their replacement last year in Diaz. Diaz was always the Mane replacement. It was just gonna this time they just adopted it instead. They got Diego Jota and Luis Diaz that can do that side. They got Carvalho and Salah to the other side. Now they got Firmino and Núñez.
And the thing is, going back to Arsenal, bro. The thing is, bro, like you hit on it earlier on, bro. Listen, they all live in 2004. Well, in 2022, the guys need to wake up, and the reality it will smell the coffee sometimes, because the reality is, Arteta, you might hate him, you might think, but one thing he's done, and a Man City guy told you this, and I've been trying to tell you things. He's come in and he's changed a lot of structure of the club, even the transfer policy. Before when you talk
he's
about
getting worse players in.
He's better than the Conga. But you know what it is though? It's not your manager right now. It's not your manager though, by the way. Do you know what it comes down to? But do you know what it comes down to?
Old bench, and we paid 50 mil for him.
It don't come down to your manager though. Do you know what that comes down to? But do you know what that comes down to? Your transfer, it's your scouts in that, bro.
This guy says he does it with Edu, so he's to blame. They are the ones that
trust me. Of course he's going to say that.
We're going to get the right.
I know. Do you know what? This is the problem. This is how fickle they are, Arsenal fans, bro.
When you want to pick and choose, when you want to load him up, he always
it's not that. It's not on offside.
Want to get the right players?
It's
Savage, a left back that can't even defend the right.
But offside. You think you're always right.
That's a bad signing still.
Come on, bro.
The fact of the matter is, all right. The fact
you only coming out hiding because we signed.
You know what? Even look, I got friends, all right, bro, who hate Arteta, all right, and he knows that too. They don't like Arteta, but you know what? Arteta, and I've got friends who don't like Arteta, but even them and my other groups and all that, and my other people I speak to, have come out and said, Arteta have said to Arsenal, I want Jesus, I want Tillsman, I want Martinez, I want Rafinha. All right. It ain't Arteta's fault that Edu, the chief executive, who got associate and bids for these players with the club and now they're not cross-signed. Arteta's job, when they say he's part of the transfer policy, is the same as Alex Ferguson. They give a note and they give it to the person. That's their part. They're part in the negotiate. They're part in the bid.
I'm not even going to bother with you for
is that true, cousin? When a manager is part of the transfer, obviously he is, because he gives him the note. So he says, here's my list of players I want, go and get them. That's what the man, that's his part, that's his duty. It's been going on for years. But the problem you Arsenal fans, you come down on him like him, like he is the problem. He is the reason. He is this. Come on, bro. You embarrass yourselves, bro. because he'd give us this. He wanted Rafinha. He identified into the club. As the manager...
You're the biggest flip-flop.
No, I'm talking
because
facts.
when he brings a player in and you're like, that's his boy, he wanted this guy, right. When he doesn't
got him, though.
and he's a flop, you won't criticize. And then the excuse is he didn't get his
No,
players.
but
why did he have the same energy with Unai Emery?
Yo,
Unai Emery never got a quarter of the backing that this manager got, and everyone was ready to kill him and get him out of the job. Yeah? Arsenal fans always move the goalposts.
But you're
it's
talking...
either VAR's fault or Edu.
No, but I'm just talking. No, I'm just saying.
And this is the club's words. This is not my words. We want to look for the right players. We need to get the right players. Is Savage a left back that you brought in that can't defend the right player? Is Ben White a centre back that can't defend the right?
I rate Gabriel more though.
No, but I'm saying to you, yo, Kasim.
I don't know what's going on
yo,
with you, bro.
Cass, you know these Arsenal fans. They don't realize. You know before, right? You know these don't realize. Right?
No. What are you saying?
Cass, you know, as a manager, right? Every manager is part, and only Arsenal for Arteta fans don't accept this. Every manager in the football of history, from top to bottom club, every manager is involved in transfers. Why? Because they write a list of name players who say, this is going to fit my philosophy, this is going to fit my project, go and get it for me. So yes, every manager is, but they're not involved in negotiations, they're not involved with the business, and they're not involved in
what happens when you get that player and that player isn't good enough? Are you not held accountable? Are you not held accountable? Because this is the only football club. This is the only football club I know in the Premier League where it's fashionable to be losers. It's fashionable to not make the owners accountable, not make the players accountable. No one's accountable. The only ones that
don't like the truth
are fans like me that want better. Fans like me.
Fans like you are full of rubbish.
No, I'm sick of it, bro. Make your owner accountable.
Go to therapy.
Make your manager accountable.
Why
don't you do that?
How's he accountable? You fans sit back, criticize him. He is the one who identified Rafinha for Arsenal. He said to Edu, go and get this player. There he is there. Leeds said, you want him? Give us 60 million.
He was also the idiot that got
wait
rid
there.
of
Let's talk some facts.
His agent comes out and says, we were never in talks. Why
are you going back for?
Why are you going back?
No idea so is that bad?
Of getting a replacement. Make that crap make sense. But
no, it is making sense, bro.
No,
you guys,
bro, because you not got standards, bro.
No, I got standards.
Part of the minority.
I am a realist, bro. I am a realist.
Why is Kaz sitting here? Why is Kaz sitting here saying, yeah, he's reached his height? 5th. Is that good enough? I thought we got rid of Wenger because 4th, we were tired of getting top 4. Yeah? Did you forget that?
But we got
rid of Unai Emery because 5th wasn't good enough and he was 1 point off of 4th with a team that you said was dead wood. And he wasn't backed because he wanted players like Partey.
No, but that's the problem.
He wasn't backed. But you don't want to use the excuse then because
you guys are going to go on negative.
You want to make it convenient. Oh, he needs all the players in the world. It don't work out like that.
That's why 70,000 fans. This is what makes me laugh. You're on here expressing your hatred for Arteta. That's why 70,000 fans will support him in the stadium. Because fans like yourself got to understand, bro. He's only trying.
So let's give a Peter badge for crying.
Yeah.
You know what?
We know he's going to
give. United, when Ole got all that money, why did they fire him? He's trying. I mean, they only gave him hundreds of millions of pounds.
But you're making out.
I stated this yesterday. Yeah. I don't know why. In my perspective, United gave Ole to learn on the job and all this kind of stuff, and I don't get why they did it. Same thing. I don't know why they gave Arteta an assistant job at Arsenal at the end of the day, just because they had a pretty CV under Pep Guardiola. They should never have done it. But at the end of the day, all right, question for you guys. Before I answer that question, yeah, how many men are in here? I'm saying about 56 men, about 33 likes. The ratio ain't good enough, guys, man. Hit the like button for Northside. And also, I want to say, if you got rid of Arteta, who's coming in? Who's good enough that you'd bring in? Because I can name only one manager in the top of my head, and that's a sporting manager who I kind of rate. Who else would replace? Yeah, I'd bring him in. Honestly, I really would bring him in. But if you did get rid of Arteta, who's realistic?
I'd go
Simeone won't come. Simeone won't come. He ain't leaving that club.
Well, how do you know? No one would have thought that Conte would go to Tottenham, but then they gave him everything.
I'm telling you now, yeah, because Conte is a merchant, bro. Simeone's actually a legend and loved at that club. And it will take a big price.
Unless you try, he may come. You don't know that.
Do you watch Simeone ball?
Going to a club that are serial losers.
So you would happily go play that football. You'd happily play that ball for the next 5 years.
I don't care. We did it under George Graham. Did we not win? We actually won in Europe.
Bruv, this is the
anything in Europe.
Football's evolved, bro. Football's
Bro,
evolved,
football
bro.
changed. So how's Simeone going up against the two biggest
This
clubs in
ain't
the
this
world
ain't
and
old
being
George
able to
Graham
win?
thing from 1980s, bro.
Oh,
And all that kind of
how's
shit.
Simeone doing it? How's Simeone doing it?
Because Simeone's had, because you know what it is, yeah.
About
You know what it is, yeah.
football,
Simeone had the time, the money, and the efforts to
Bro,
put
he
it
didn't-
into
he didn't
place
win the league
in a
2 years ago.
league that wasn't as demanding as the Premier League, bro. That's the difference.
So now it's
It
a
wasn't.
Farmers League.
No,
So
because
what are you talking about?
I'm not saying that.
Going up against
Real Madrid,
Giants of the game.
do you know what, bro? I'm telling you
What are you
now, he's had the
talking about,
time, and you know what? Simeone is a dope manager. He done his thing in Argentina as well before he came over. He was already a legend at that club, yeah, what he done. Simeone ain't gonna come Arsenal. He ain't gonna just leave all that behind when he's just finished. He just finished doing shit with Atletico, yeah. They're on a rebuild, and you think he's gonna leave that? He's gonna do that to Atletico?
Well, you
No
tried.
chance,
He's
bro.
not my only choice, but
He's not gonna lead them in shit. He's
Bro,
not gonna
that's
lead them
what I'm
in
saying,
shit.
bro. They don't see the
One
reality.
sec. All right, if Simeone don't work out, who else you gonna get?
I'd get Mancini.
Good shout. I think you take the job. And who else? Give me one more.
This is the thing, Kaz. Winning football is the right football.
Give him an answer, mate.
Huh? What did he say?
You're big enough to scream at Arteta out, and you're not big enough to answer these questions.
Forward, you've been hiding for the last couple of weeks.
No, there
Sit
is
down
there. So
and
all
go
you
for it.
buffoons
Yeah?
who listen to these
Sit down and
Arteta
go
out
for it.
fans,
But
you
anyway,
just got schooled
I
by
never
a...
had that. What was your question?
I said, what three managers would you bring in to replace Arteta that would realistically come to Arsenal? And I don't think Simeone is a realistic option. Not this season, anyways. Not this season.
Difference of opinion. I don't think that's not realistic.
I think this season. I just think this season, what he wouldn't leave Atletico in the shit. Like personally, I think he would have another season at least if he, because I know he's an ambitious manager, and I'm pretty sure he's seen all the top managers go to the Premier thinking, I want to try with that. Like, do you know what I mean? I want to have a go with that. But I just I don't feel like right now at its current stage, if you sack Arteta right now, bro, who is coming in? Realistically.
This is the thing. I know we're not going to win, and you know, because you said it yourself. You let the cat out the bag. You said it yourself. We're going to get fifth highest. So why do I care about fifth? Do you know?
No, but I'm saying who you're going to get though. Who's going to bring you to those? I'm saying who this season, who's going to bring you to those heights?
Bro,
and this is
out. Don't give this bum no money and get the manager in now. We should have got it. Well, if we're going to make a change, you do it before you go into the transfer window, so we can get.
Don't moan about it, bro. It ain't happening.
For me, forward. I don't know why you're excited about getting fifth. This guy just said your manager's only good enough to get fifth, and you're excited.
I think so. I think his heights are there, yeah.
You're excited.
I think his season's
you're
there.
excited about getting fifth. And that explains your standards.
Listen, my brother Garcia can say what he wants, like he's entitled to his opinion.
You're excited. Let's celebrate fifth, yeah? We got all or nothing, yeah? Just like Tottenham.
All I gotta tell you is
failure. Celebrating absolute failure, because that's what you
Oli Mikel, Oli Mikel Southgate, bro. That's what it is. All the same. I think Graham Potter would you not take someone like Graham Potter though? I think he's got it.
His level's above Arteta, but I'd rather go for better. But he's above Arteta.
I would take Graham Potter near my club.
Listen, Man United to get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Don't believe it.
Kaz, I want to get your opinion on this story during the news.
Nah, don't believe it. It's just more Mendes genius, bro. Don't look too much into it. Man United are not going to sell him unless they got a striker lined up, which they don't because we move slow in this transfer window. It's not happening, bro. He's obliged to do his. He signed that contract for a reason, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, no one's paying his wages. Nobody. Chelsea's the viable option, but Tuchel apparently come out and said they don't want him. He don't think he can handle what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, I think it's just Mendes genius. He's just trying to get PR out there to make Man United move in the transfer window because he doesn't want his client playing with bums. Like at the end of the day, and most of the Man United players are bums. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I think it is. I don't think much more of it. If he does go, I'll be vexed. At the same time, I can understand why. And at the same time, I wouldn't mind if he leaves because he's not Ronaldo of 2-3 years ago, or certainly not 10 years ago. So I wouldn't be mad.
Rats. I'm against the rat army.
What?
That's cool. Forward, that's cool. We know that you're a certified loser, so it's cool, bro.
No, I'm against the rat army. I do not follow.
You're there going, Kaz, and he's telling you that your manager can only get fifth, and you're excited about that. That says.
Wait, are you doing rat army? That reminds me of someone. Is that Lee Gunner?
Yeah, him and his buffoons.
Big up Lee Gunner, by the way. If you ever watched this, I love you, bro. I love this guy. He's just, you know what it is? The difference with Lee, yeah, and compared to most, he just speaks his mind, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that. I get what you mean. He can aggravate a certain fan base, and we all got different cliques of fan bases, isn't it? And no Lee Gunner slander is allowed. But I'm here. I can't lie because I like the guy. I just don't think you can put disrespect on someone that's built what he's built.
Nah,
you know
come on.
if you're not part of the rat, fair enough, bro. big up
I
you,
ain't
bro.
part of that rat army, bro. Come on,
You don't
guys.
have to be. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. But
Yeah,
you know
but
where
you're on
Rat
the
came
Rat
from?
Army
Do you
channel,
know where
though.
Rat came from? Do you know where Rat came? Do you know? Did
That's a
any
mad
of you know
thing.
the story about the Rat Army as well?
Yeah. It was a DT that called certain
Yeah.
fans
And look what he done with that. That's genius, bro. Run with
Listen,
that.
we're gonna stick to Ronaldo, but bro, me and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have seen the pinnacle of our teams, bro. And I can't unsee that, and I'm not gonna lower my standards just to be popular on social media, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah, you telling me that this manager can get fifth is pissing me off. You should be threatened by this manager. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's winding you up, bro. He knows
Fuad
that
is
is
so
the
dumb,
answer.
yeah. Fuad is
He
so
knows.
dumb because
Gossip in his heart knows, bro.
and he's like, yeah, because it
Yeah.
sounds good, bro.
Do you know why?
He's
You know
telling
why?
the manager's
Because he
dead, bro.
knows. I listen. He knows. Gossip knows.
Is
in his
Arteta
heart.
better than Ten Hag, Fuad? Is he
No,
better
course
than
he
Conte?
is.
Is he
No,
better
he's
than
not,
Conte?
bro. No, he's
Course
not.
he is.
Don't do that. You know what's mad? Yeah, I was gonna.
Course
I
he
had
is,
this-
bro.
Hey, you man know who Babs is, innit? I was talking to Babs on
Of course he is, bro.
on Carefree Lewis's channel yesterday about this. Yeah, he said Eric 10 months, but I said, bro, your manager probably doesn't even have a year. Like he'd probably be gone by Christmas if he's at 7th place. I'm not joking, bro. Like let's face it, what Eric Ten Hag has done, yeah, he got go ahead Eagles up, bro. He won with this dead club, bro, in a Dutch league. Don't get me wrong, I get it, it's a Dutch league, but he's got honours under his name, and he competes in a Champions League with a squad that he has hardly any investment in, and he has to build players up. Like he actually makes players better,
Which
bro.
means Jesus is, bro. Do you see that comment there? Go back to that comment. Is Jesus? I'm deluded. How many league titles have Aubameyang got? There it is. I rest my case. Don't even compare Jesus. Jesus is much better than Aubameyang.
Yeah, they're two different strikers, to be fair, so I wouldn't even compare them.
Aubameyang is a better
Jesus is a winner,
finisher.
bro.
Gabriel Jesus is a better rule player.
He's a much better player, and he's a winner. Like he said in his interview today,
Why
I'm
are
a
you-
winner.
This is what I'm saying. Why are you over?
I'm coming to win.
Now? Why are you over gassing?
Come
You
on,
said he's
bro,
world class. Yeah? When I called
Listen,
you
I'm
today,
not
you
like
said
you
world class.
guys.
He ain't world
You
class.
guys,
That's
do you know what?
absolute
Gossip.
nonsense. And this is what annoys me, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah, your manager forward is going up
I
against.
speak how I speak.
Wait, hold on. Your manager's going up against Tuchel. He's going up against Ten Hag. He's going up against Klopp, Guardiola. All these man, Conte. Is he better than any of them? Because for us to be the best, he has to outdo all of them. Yeah, is he? No. So we're wasting time, which is why Kaz said we're only going to get fifth at best. So get rid of him.
Nah.
Get rid of him.
Wait. You know what? I've done a bit of like both sides right now, but now this is a question for you then, Fuad, yeah. So he's not going to do better than Liverpool. Let's just cut them out. Man City and Liverpool. He's not doing better than them, right? Currently. So no, no, he's not even currently. Spurs with Conte. Be honest with yourself. Take away the Spurs thing, and I get it, a rivalry. But Conte's got some very good players in, and it's Conte at the end of the day. Domestically, he's fantastic. Anywhere else in cup competition, he's dog shit. Do you reckon you're doing better than Spurs currently right now? Be honest. Just be shameless. Don't be shameless. Don't be shameless.
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, of course you will. We will do better than next season.
You will do. Oh, you're being shameless. I can see in your face. So on that note, yeah, you're not doing better than Tottenham right now, yeah.
No, but
I'm
gonna
gonna bring it to Chelsea. I'm gonna keep going down. I'm gonna bring it down. Let me keep coming down, my guy. Let me keep coming down, yeah. I like the way you talk as well, bro. You got to talk. But Chelsea, even with their current squad, are you really doing better than them? Probably yes, but by how much before they get their transfers in? Because they will.
Yeah,
I think you beat Chelsea. But is Arteta better than Tuchel? No.
No, he's not better than Tuchel.
Okay, then, and that's what I'm gonna go off.
No, but
and
it don't football. Do you know what though? It don't really work like that. Because
I get what you mean, but it does though, bro. Managers play a big part. Average managers don't win.
Yeah, but it don't work like that because over time, innit, it takes over time to see where it don't take a manager to build. It's like Ten Hag now, all right? If he comes in straight away, all right, and he loses his first 3, 4, 5 games.
But the thing is, I expect us to lose it in our first 5 games.
And
bro.
I didn't expect Arteta.
I can give him time. You got 3 seasons out of Arteta.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. I didn't expect when Arteta got the job. All right, I'm not one of them fans who expected him to do good straight away. I thought, all right, give him 3 to 4 years for him to see what he can do. Because you got to give a young manager like that time. He come in, fair enough. He won the FA Cup. All right, I give him credit for that. All right, he's come in, he's found his feet. Like I can have a decent conversation with you. He's made mistakes, and I'm not going to say he hasn't. He's made a lot of mistakes, but at the same time, he's rectified them. But you know what? When Arsenal fans give this guy so much a hard time, all right? Oh, we never got into Europe for the first. This is the first manager in 23 years never got it. Well, he got us back into Europe. Let's see from now, because he's been at the club, he's made his mistake.
I think
He's
that's
learned of
fair.
his mistake.
I think that's fair. But then the question is, why waste time? Because some people are pretty.
Well, at the same time, there's no manager coming in at the present moment. All right, let's see. All right, the way Arsenal fans are going on about the nobodies, the rivalries, bro. Listen, I don't watch them. I watch my own club. I've never seen them do anything. So am I going to be excited about Conte being there? Like if you know, I gotta be that. That's the reality of it.
You should have got Conte when you could, bro. You should have done it.
Nah, bro.
That's your biggest mistake.
But that's the
when
problem.
Arteta was in the mud, you should have got Conte.
But fam, do you know what, Qasim? I'm a realist. Arsenal, I support the club Arsenal. Their number one man was Arteta. You know, and the fans know, and everyone know. They made it blatant. They went to his house after the Man City game when Arsenal got smashed by him, and then they stayed in his house till 5 o'clock in the morning trying to convince him to come Arsenal. You know, when he signed that contract, Arteta, you know, as Arsenal fans, you don't have to hate him, love him. You can hate him, love him, no matter. You know, as soon as he signed that pen and paper, he's here for a long time.
I don't know, man.
You know, they're not going to sack him.
It's keep crying, innit? Keep crying that
I'm happy he's saying, bro. I am happy Arteta. I've got another season.
I don't know.
I'm
winning.
I
don't know. Yeah. This is the problem. When you got high standards, for some reason, being an Arsenal
where have you been for 18 years, bro?
That's the thing, bro. Relax. That's the problem because I got high standards and I get annoyed because the majority fall for this crap. Jesus isn't enough. We still need rotation on the wings. We still need a proper deep line playmaker. We still need rotation for Partey. We still need decent rotation for Tini that can't stay fit. We still need a right winger that's as good as Tini. We still got a lot of things. People looking at this and getting overly gassed because we've got Jesus. It's not enough. Not once did I say I don't want Jesus.
Andrew, and you know what? No side.
He ain't good enough.
I love this comment.
And I don't care what no one tells me. He ain't good enough.
No side. I love this comment. No side. Go on, please. He's right, bruh. You sound like a little Irish spoiled kid.
Keep crying. Keep crying. Yeah, keep watching.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I'm saying. Just keep crying and keep watching. That's what I'm saying. I don't really care. I'm gonna keep saying.
All right. Listen, Qasim, I'm gonna speak to you now. I'm gonna break something down to you. Now, Qasim, I can understand why Man United fans are frustrated. Do you know why? Because Man United fans have been a dominant force. The Arsenal have never been a dominant force. Man United were winning titles back to back. Dominant leagues back to back 3 times in a row. Whereas Arsenal fans don't realise we have never been that dominant force. We won the league in 98, 2002, 2004. When you guys won it like back to back every time in them seasons. So you've been that dominant force. Chelsea's done it with Mourinho. They become a dominant force. We won it first time, second time. So I can understand if you've been a dominant force and you were conquering the league. I can understand your frustration. But us guys, even during the 70s, like there's some players when they used to stick the over there, even back then, one of the best midfields we had in the 70s and 80s, the man went to Juventus because he said the club had no ambition back then. So you support a club for what's been going on for years. I'm not saying it's right, but the reality is that's how the club is run. That's the team you support. Whereas you guys, my United fans, I can understand why they get upset and they get agitated and they get mad. Because you guys won the league in 2008, 6, 7, was it?
Wait, what? 2001?
Like you won it like 3 times in a row. You were a dominant force at one point. Remember you won
Europe?
No, I mean in England.
Last time you done a treble?
No, I'm saying the last time you won the league.
Was like 2012.
Yeah, but you won it like before that. You've won it before that. You won it like 3 times in a row in the 2008, 2009, yeah. 2000. Do you get me?
I think it was 01, 02, 03. That era, I think. No, 99, 2000, 2001.
No, but you've done it. You done it when Wayne Rooney was there and Ronaldo was there and all that. You won it 3 times in a row, didn't you?
I'm not too sure we won 3 times in a row, and because Chelsea were there at that time, they won it in.
No, you did. I think you won it in
2007, 08, 09. 07, 08, 09. No, Chelsea won in 09 to 10. I remember that joke. I remember they.
But I know you won it. You won it with Cristiano Ronaldo.
I know.
VIDS and Rio Ferdinand. You won it maybe 3 times in a row.
Regardless, though.
I'm saying you guys were a dominant force. So when you guys were dominated, you like dominated 1, 2, 3. Us guys dominated 1 season and had 2 years off.
Well, yeah, you went from Invincibles to nothing.
We went from Invincibles, bro. we went from Thierry Henry to a 1.1 Fiesta 1993 Nicholas Bentner. That's Arsenal for you. That's
I
from
just can't
you.
even bother for it. I just don't even care, bro. Like the fact that you're gassed over a manager that the highest he can finish is 5th, to me, just says everything about how you look at football, how you look at your own club. I get it from Kaz because he's a Man United supporter. So at the end of the day, I get
He's
it.
entitled to his opinion.
I get it. But from you, as an Arsenal fan,
No,
saying
bro,
that
I'm a realist, bro.
especially as a fan that's a lot older than me, you know what I'm saying? Looking like a bootleg
I see the
DJ Khaled
reality.
out here. I can't believe it. Do you know what I'm saying? And for you to
I
be like,
see
oh,
the
well,
reality.
they've dominated, so I see why they're upset. Well, why can't we dominate? You don't even want your club to win anything. Because every time I'm trying to raise a standard for us to win the Champions League or win the Premier League, you're telling me, oh, well, we should just accept it. I'm not accepting it.
No, but that's our club, though.
When I became a fan, no one gave me a manual saying, oh, you know what? To support a club, you just got to support them whether they do good or bad. No one told me that. I support the way I want to support. And the way I support is holding the standards that I see.
But that's the problem. Achieve. That's who you don't.
And when I'm seeing Tottenham doing better business than Arsenal, getting a better manager, have 2 world-class players in their squad, yeah, it pisses me off. When I'm seeing Leicester winning the league, when I'm seeing people, and Kaz knows this, when I'm seeing people getting sick and tired of bantering Arsenal because we've been a joke for so many years, no one ain't going to tell me that I can't raise the standards. I'm sick and tired of it. 18 years of bullshit. And all I ever see is hear people like forward over-gassing everyone. Everyone that comes to Arsenal is the best this, is the best that, is the best this. Bruv, shut up, bruv. We got bare work to do. This club told us, yeah, we're going to maximize every transfer window. We went into January, got rid of a striker, never replaced it. We still needed a lot of positions to be strengthened. What are you talking about? My standard for Arsenal and your standard forward are completely different. You're getting excited over all or nothing.
I'm a realist, bro.
This is the merchandise I care about. Invincibles. Yeah?
Oh, bloody hell, bro.
Look at this. DVD about becoming 5th loser.
Oh, bro, yeah.
My standards, your standards aren't the same. But listen, let's move.
No, it's not like that. It's like, you know, Kasim.
Because we already know what your standards are.
No, you know what? Kasim, you said it on it. You got to get with the reality sometimes, innit?
Yeah,
and that's
you
what you don't get.
You have to.
And that's what, bro, they're living in 2004.
I'm pretty sure he gave him a chance. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure Northside gave him a chance probably when he first joined, didn't it? And he just didn't.
No, he never. Out. He wanted him out from the moment he got the job, bro. They know. Listen, none of these Arteta out fans give him a chance. They didn't.
Why don't you give him a chance? Do you think when he goes? Do you think every time before a match they're playing Northside LDN? Do you think they're listening to me? Yeah. He's not performing because I told you he ain't good enough. Not because he's watching me. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the players even know my channel? This is what I'm saying. Why do you care so much about what I'm saying? And when you're talking about the Rat Army, you're on my channel. I'm part of the Rat Army. So it's funny. I'm the one giving you a platform. Yeah, I'm part of the Rat Army. Anyway, we move.
Listen, you're making out. Listen, I don't respect the Rat Army. I tell you always, I speak by.
What do you think about this?
I don't care about none of you.
Martinez going to Man United over Arsenal.
Yeah, I think he comes to us only because I've seen that like it's obviously it's a battle for sure. Like Arsenal definitely in for him, Man United definitely in for him. But when you got Ten Hag in for him, his former manager, and also he's got to go into a system that he already knows, it only makes sense that he comes to us at the end of the day. And we got a better relationship with Ajax, so and obviously. Arsenal, Arteta apparently views him as a left back. I don't personally view him as a left back, but he can play there though. But in my opinion, he's going to slot right into Man United quickly more than he's going to do at Arsenal. You know, so I just feel like we win that battle, man. I can't lie. I feel like you're going to take another L, getting hijacked again.
Me too. No, I agree. Forward, what do you make of it? It looks like we're losing the race to sign this centre.
It's not losing a race. It's the reality, bro. It's the problem. You guys don't see the reality. All right, they're executing. It's the reality, bro. See, I see the reality. Now let me educate you. Their chief executive is an ex-Man United player called Edwin van der Sar, who's their chief executive, linked with Man United, played for Man United. That's their chief executive. Second of all, he's played with Tom Hag before with Ajax last season. So he knows the player. And second of all, and obviously the player knows the chief executive, he knows the manager, and obviously reality shows that he is going to favour Man United because he's played with the manager. And on top of all that, they do business because they got their ex-player who's their chief executive. That's the reality of it. It's called in life. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So that's how it is. That's how it works out, bro. Do you agree with me, Kasim?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I have to try to take. You know what is I don't want to be. I came on a YouTube thing, being myself in it, and I like to talk football on a mutual point of view. So I try to take someone's opinion and somebody else's opinion, and not ride with one opinion, even for my own fan base. Maybe that's why I've been getting a lot of love lately. But At the same
What is your
time, it's like
opinion on
I
Man
hear what,
United? Because I
we're
don't
dog shit,
even.
bro. We're dog shit, bro. We're in the mud, fam. We're actually in the mud. But am I excited for next season? Yes, I am, bro. I really am. Like, I'm optimistic. I have to be because I like to be positive. The more negative you get, the more it actually affects your day. And football can affect your day as bad as it sounds. Why are you letting the sport affect your mental health? Bro,
Don't affect my day.
football brings you
Oh, yes,
out
it
of
does.
a bad time, bro. And we've been in the shit for the last 10 years. And correctly what Fuad said as well, we've been the dominant force for how many years in the past? And I'm sick of talking about the past. I want it now, but I have to be realistic about our situation. At the same time, I wanted Ollie out for a whole year. Even when we finished second, I wanted him out. I knew that guy reached his ceiling time ago. And obviously his signings were never concrete. AWB. At first, I was for him. Maguire, I was never for him, bro.
Wait, you had a manager that you didn't believe in, that you wanted out a whole year, and
It's
he
similar
got
to what you want,
second,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
didn't want him, but you're trying to question me about a manager that just about got us back into the
I
Europa League.
didn't question you, bro. But
Bro, you
Arteta
told
ceiling.
me you're trying to be
The thing is,
devil's
yeah,
advocate.
I'm talking about my situation compared to yours. Arsenal, what they can bring in finances compared to what Man United can do if they had a better manager and a better system going forward. For Arsenal right now, I view you as a fifth, sixth place team, bro. And at the moment,
you can't tell me
Arteta,
as a
bro,
supporter of my club to
do you
expect
understand?
less than what you would expect at your club. I'm
Yeah,
a
I can
supporter
do
of
as
my
goes.
club.
I can do, bro. We won way more titles. We won way more stuff than you. Of course, I expect more than you, bro.
So you're telling me that Arsenal can only hire a manager of
No,
Arteta's
no.
standard?
In your realistic situation, when Ollie can't even beat Arteta, bro, it's time
Hold
to
on,
go,
hold on.
fam.
So you're telling me that Arsenal can only attract Arteta?
Right now, no. I think no. I never said that, bro. I said you could
So
definitely have got
why
a better
am I wrong
manager
to want
earlier.
this guy out?
But what I'm saying I didn't say he was wrong for that. I said I didn't say that. Actually,
So
no,
why
I never
did you
said that. I
question
didn't say
me
that.
on how I
No.
felt about him getting the boot, and you're like, who you gonna
Because
get?
that's
Who
not
you gonna get
because
in?
you're doing a defense.
No,
Right now,
side.
you're
Stop
doing,
being in the mud. You're in the mud now,
no.
side.
Because
Behave yourself.
right now, right now, you're being defensive and you're deflecting. That's not me questioning you. That's actually
Thank
a
you.
genuine question. Do you
People.
get the difference?
See
No,
there?
because you made the
I was never
See there,
no.
bro? That's what
I
he
was-
does,
you know
bro.
what it was?
That's what he
I
does.
was trying, for me to understand you a little bit more.
You put the question to me. Who else would
I'm
I
not
get?
questioning you, but I'm not questioning you. But I said I
No,
was
but
I can hear you.
that's a question you asked me. What
Yeah,
other
but
managers would you get?
I'm not questioning you in a way it was like a journalist would be questioning a man to get a fucking like an answer like he doesn't understand. Like I'm actually just genuinely asking, like, why do you want him out? And I wanted you to explain
Because I
that
know
to
we
me.
can get better.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
But
fact that you told me that
I
this
never said you
manager
can't
has
get
reached
better.
his ceiling.
Respect the host, store side.
But no, because I get where he's coming from. Because I don't want to be I don't want to get misunderstood. I didn't question you either on the part when I said what three managers you realistically going to get in. I was actually asking what managers right now could Arsenal realistically get in, and Simeone for me isn't one of those, and that's my opinion. But I'm saying name me some other one.
That's your opinion.
And I'm saying let's name some other ones, and I'm like, boom, if you can get them, I don't see why Arsenal don't get him. Do you go get them? Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think. For me, Arteta is going to bring you full. No chance in hell is he getting you top three, bro. Simple as back. And if I remember, I remember. I just like the Prem days when it used to be Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool booting for it, bro. That's how I remember it, and that's how I would love for it to be again. But it's not going to be that reality, bro, because Man City are there now. You know what I mean? They're in there, bro. And if you allow if we as Cubs allow Tottenham to get grade above us, bro, I'm gonna feel sick to my stomach.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Kaz? Yeah, me and you both know this guy isn't gonna do nothing at Arsenal. Yeah, we both know that we could attract better than him. So why waste time?
You know what it is?
Why waste time?
I've got a perfect answer, bro. American owners. They love.
How are Liverpool doing it with American owners?
Because they had time before, bro. Every club. Go back to 2014. Go back to 2014. Yeah.
But their manager wasn't a novice.
No, wait.
They didn't get a proven manager, but he wasn't a novice.
No, because Liverpool's stature. Because
novice.
You know what that comes down to? I think that comes down to Liverpool because they had new owners just coming, bro. It's an exciting time. Do you remember this? Kroenke's been around for a minute, fam. That's the difference. They had new owners and they could gas the situation and gas the project.
You didn't have to accept Ollie. I don't have to accept Arteta.
Bro, no, you don't. No, you don't have to accept Arteta. And if I was an Arsenal fan right now, I would not accept Arteta. I'd be in your boat right now, and that's a fact. And that's a fact, bro. Because I can agree on that.
I'm not having this guy.
But at the same time, and as Arsenal fans as well, I can see why Arsenal fans want to see him out. Just for them to get convinced, and then all of you can come together. Give him his half a season. If it rains once, it's half a season, so your fan base can come together and be like, boom, all right, cool, we got it wrong, but we gave him time. You know what I mean? And boom, I know the other half is going to say, we told you to get him out time ago. Do you know how seasons, bro? Bro, do you know what it is, yeah?
Look
Do you
at
know
what
how hard
Conte did with 2 transfers in 6 months,
you-
bro. That is the
I
level
get
between a
you, bro,
world-class
but
manager
you know
and
how
a
hard it
novice.
is when you know how hard it is when you got 2 separate fan bases, bro, and there's a first time when you
No,
guys come
no,
together,
don't
bro.
comment all that.
Nah,
No.
it's
Don't
horrible,
comment
bro.
all of that. The fans
It's
were
horrible,
united
bro.
this season. You ask anyone that went to the matches, yeah, I know a few of them. They said they were united this season. Don't come with that. He
Nah,
went
bro.
to a
And now
Tottenham
it's split.
that full disrespected, said, I don't worry about them. They're irrelevant. They're this, they're
What?
that. He gets
If you
2
got the-
players. Hold on, just so you can see the difference. 2 players. And he didn't even break the bank to go get those players. 2 players, and he outdoes this manager who's had $250 million. Loads of players come in, and 3 years just to achieve Champions League football. Come on, I have the right to be vexed, bro. It is embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
It
You
is
do have the
embarrassing,
right.
bro. And you lot are going down the right route, which getting Ten Hag and getting everyone else has got proven managers or managers with a CV. We've got a bum that everyone knows ain't good enough. And then we're letting our biggest assets go for free. Come on, bro.
Shut up.
Kaz, I'm sorry. My problem.
One sec, my guy. One sec. What's this for?
But listen,
Yeah,
Fuad,
no.
we got a question for Fuad. Fuad, what is actually Arteta achieving? Please answer that because I don't know. Fuad?
Well, he's won the FA Cup. He's got us back into Europe, so he achieved something. He hasn't finished 8th, we all thought he was finished. You know, he broke the deadlock of going to Man United for 14 years later. We beat him. He has achieved stuff, but it's just all blinded, isn't it? You know, he has achieved stuff. He's done a double over Chelsea in his first season. You know, he has achieved stuff, but he's learning. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's not good enough, though, man. It's not. But for a club
No,
like Arsenal, that's not good enough
listen,
to learn on the job,
what I'm
bro.
saying
It's
to you,
not
though,
good enough.
Qasim, what I'm saying to you is, listen, Qasim, on a real note, if they wouldn't have got Simeone, or they would have got, I know that these fans, the same fans, would expect Simeone to challenge straight away. I guarantee you next year, all right, there is no one challenging Man City.
You don't know facts. I can't see it unless Liverpool get a centre mid. Then no chance. Liverpool need a centre mid big
There's
time.
no one
At 8.
challenging Man City next season. So
But it doesn't mean it won't work out though. It doesn't mean it will work out with the strikers. But I know the fact is they even if the 2 strikers didn't work out, they can put someone like De Bruyne in a false 9 for the whole season and still do bits. That's the difference. But with none of us are Man City, and at the moment, I'm just saying the reality is, yeah, you know what? Footy Chats is right. He's right. He's had me there. I can put my hands up to that. He says, Cass, like he said, Liverpool and Man U have high standards. Arsenal one of the top 3 teams in the league, not right now, but was. So, guy, why can't we have exactly? You know what? He's right, bro. There's the levels. Some people have accepted lower. Like Rants and Bants, he has never accepted Man United to be that low. He's never put himself there. He's always put himself up there, and that's just the way it is, bro. And you have to respect it, fam, because that's what you're used to. You're used to winning. You're used to be competing on fronts. You're used to Champions League. You're used to them glorious Wednesday nights, even if you got spanked by Bayern, like 7-2 in aggregate and all sorts, 10-2 in that. I actually went to those games. I remember that. I actually went to them games. I was at the Emirates when Robin was slapping in goals, and I did call him a bull dickhead in front of his face because I'm right next to him as well. Do you get what I mean? I was there.
You'd be
I was
toxic.
there.
If you was an Arsenal fan, you'd be called toxic for doing that.
Nah, bro, I didn't give a damn, fam. I called him a bull dickhead. And same thing, yeah, when you drew 2-2 Liverpool, was at the Emirates of that game as well, bro. And I see Suarez being, I just called him a big teeth cunt, bro. I was remember everywhere. Sorry for swearing, by the way. Am I allowed?
No, it's okay. We always swear.
Yeah, same thing. I get passionate. I love football, bro. But at the same time, Arsenal being on a bro, there was them times up until 2012-13. That was it, man. It was, you could see the decline. Adebayor left, Nasri left, Kolo Toure left, even though it was a bit earlier than that, so forth, man. It's only ever been like that trajectory. So I can see why Arsenal fans have reached that pinnacle, saying, you know what, we're not that club.
Okay, so
bro.
what about what I said? Is it that you were saying?
What bit?
About what I said.
With what?
Exactly. What is it about what I said about my club that I'm not happy with? Do you
There's nothing wrong with it.
disagree? Do you agree with what?
No. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I get it. You're being impatient with it all because you've been patient enough. Yeah, with this guy in it, you've had 2 seasons and you just haven't seen. You've just not been impressed. But at the same time, he's not going nowhere. You're bringing in a few players in that. Give it half a season, bro. Give it till give it till the World Cup and see where you're at, bro. And then judge him and then be like, you know what? Fuck this guy, bro. It's time to go ham again.
You're saying that as a United
fan. I'm saying is
no.
Bro,
they never allow accountability. That's what annoys me.
I get you, bro. I get you, but at the same time,
another excuse.
The same thing with Oli, bro. Even though I wanted him out, at the same time when he got Ronaldo Sanchez, I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it 3 months, and that's all I'm gonna give him. Because I can't keep being negative, bro, because it affects me, my health, bro. Because I was shouting and everything. You know what I mean? So I just gave him that little bit, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna cut myself out so I don't need to stress because I know he's gonna go. Same thing with Arteta with you. I just say, you know what? Fuck it. Give him the 3 months. Let's just talk about positive spins on Arsenal, the positive signings that you might like. If you don't like them, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. You don't like him, you don't like him. But be a little bit optimistic going into the little bit of the season. Just give yourself.
What have I got to be optimistic?
No.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's what you can't. Yeah, hey, bro, I'm suffering for 2 months. I'm suffering for 2 months for De Jong, bro. I'm suffering in 2 months, and I've had dickheads all over here, bantering man, fam. Yeah, it's not the, and I've already told myself, fam. It's not the end of August yet, fam. So at the same time, I've been patient, bro, and then that's when I'll start judging it a little bit more with the signings, whatever we get. Do you get what I mean?
I know,
then
but
do it.
Change the manager. You've got a manager that's kind of on the same trajectory of, roughly around that Klopp. When
all I can say is, I'm not saying how to do your. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know how often you do this Arteta thing and all that kind of shit, or Arteta out on a video and that. Yeah, but just try and be a little bit optimistic, just a little bit.
I'll be lying to my bro. I'll be sitting here lying. I'll be lying. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You know what? In a way, see, Kasim, he says, all right. Yeah, what did he say? He said, by me having this high standards, all right, that when Arsenal loses, it doesn't affect my weekend. So why are you getting all upset for? I'm more agitated then.
No, because when I'm
don't make sense
online,
though, bro.
It affects me. Well, let me answer and then I'll tell you. When I'm online, it pisses me off. Then I disconnect when I come offline because I don't want to think about it no more. And then when I see some dickhead news, then it annoys me, and then I let it go.
But why?
To the back of my mind. So
but
at the end of the day, listen, Fuad, don't be questioning me because your hairline's already receding, and your standards is receding along.
No, but
I mean, as that hairline's been receding, so has been your standards. Don't be questioning me because you made hella statements that you don't want to come back and talk about. So don't be saying nothing about me, bro.
It is what it is, isn't it? I say things, it didn't happen. What are you going to do? Cry about it like you? Turn my TV off? Run my project out? Come on, bro.
I'm sorry, people, but I can't come on here and say everything is rosy.
No, but Qasim, I just asked you. Qasim, you were the question I just asked him.
Qasim, come back.
I just asked you.
To be toxic, fake positive definitely affects your health. Facts. Yeah, it does, bro. It does. I know you, bro. He used to always be on the Never Foul channels. Where have you gone? You know, we're back up and running, we're back up and running. You know what? Anyone that's actually here, yeah, big up you in it, because Northside was actually with Never Foul last year. People don't know. And obviously we done things wrong till probably the last month or so. And obviously in the title, you can see Never Foul. So if you want to go subscribe there, please, it'll be big to have more Arsenal fans on there because we do lack a little bit of an Arsenal fan base, I'd say, more than City, Man United, and Liverpool. But same time, it'll be sick to see, like, obviously, Fuad jump on. Obviously, going to get Northside on. If we can, like, just bring that energy.
We'll talk about the rivalry days, no problem. But I was just saying to Northside just now, bro. He said when Arsenal loses their game, it doesn't affect him or doesn't affect his weekend. So why are you moaning about Arteta then?
You know what? As I got older, I'm not a teenager. As I get older, I talk about it online or I talk about it with friends. Then I put it to the back of my mind. I got other things to get on with. This club
deep down. So you know what? On the note now,
and then when I see news, I see news on Arsenal, like us missing out on Basuma, us not going for players that we should be, losing out to Man United, and Man United that yes, okay, they're a bigger club, and there's no denying that. But Man United, that isn't the most attractive club in the world. Let's be real, they're not right now.
You know what? But Northside,
not right now.
Northside, Northside. You know what? I have to agree with what you just said. So really, Northside, what have you just said then in the nicest way ever? You agreed we're pathetic, we're rubbish, and you agreed you were rubbish, bro. So accept it. You've accepted we're rubbish.
I'm not accepting it. I don't care what you say. I'm not accepting it, bro.
You are accepting it, bro.
I'm not accepting. I'm sorry.
You said it doesn't affect your day. It doesn't affect you. You accepted it.
Listen to me. If you want to act like you're supporting Sunderland, you do that. This club ain't Sunderland. Cuz can say, "Oh, we're not Man United." Yeah, but we ain't Sunderland. We ain't Fulham. We ain't them clubs there. Yeah.
They're not mud
one of the biggest teams in this country. And the standards I have is because of the traditions of this club. Yeah, I know we lost our way in 18 years. Yeah, but channels like mine is here to tell you that you don't have to go with the Get Along gang and everybody else like Fuad that says all of that.
It's like top red, bro. I know. I hear you. We got top red, bro. We got top red. If you're not from Manchester,
Kaz wasn't having it with Ole, so I'm not having it with other fans won't have it with their club. So why am I gonna have it with my club? Why? Because you're not an Arsenal fan, but I am. I want the best for my club.
Of course.
I say it because I care.
Of course. Yeah, that's what I said. He has every right.
Listen. It might. Listen, no, I don't side. It might work for the other fans. It might work on Cassim, but let me tell you something. It don't work on me. Just remember that.
You're just another. It's probably like another Arsenal tie guy, bro, that backs his manager to the end of days, no matter what.
I back Arsenal, bro.
He makes statements and then he legs it. Because
I back Arsenal, bro, because you know me, because I've never seen. I can't. You know, like I don't really go hard on Man United and Liverpool because I've seen them win league titles. Jamie, and I've seen them.
Cool. We got some headlines to get through. I want to ask.
He knows
you,
already
Kaz,
when it's coming.
I want to ask Kaz, yeah. What do you think of the links of Arsenal and Man United going in for Dybala? Do you believe it, or do you think it's
no? That's bullshit. He's going into Milan, bro. Bro. There's a reason why he stayed in Italy, and he's going to stay in Italy because that's his comfort zone. He went. Where did he start off? Was it Torino? Was it Torino? Dybala. What was his team before?
Palermo, no? It was Palermo.
Was it Palermo? Okay, Palermo. His comfort zone is Italy. What you got to realize, Italian players only like staying in Italy more time. He ain't going. He's going into Milan. It only makes sense he goes to Inter Milan.
Yeah, I agree with him, bro.
Keep him waiting. We tried to get him last year. Tottenham tried to get him last year. Was it last year? Didn't work out, bro. The image rights, all that kind of stuff. He didn't want to come. Don't want him anyways. He's probably past his time regardless. Yeah, I don't want that guy. Keep him far away from my club. He's going to demand an absolute mega bucket of money. Don't want him. Bullshit link.
Fair enough. Forward.
Italian. No, I agree with him. It's all the Italian players. They love to stay in Italy. You know. So I agree with him.
He's Argentinian, to be fair, but his comfort zone is Italy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Italy, innit? They love it. I don't believe it.
I mean, I want to ask you guys also with the Yuri Tielemans. Is he coming to Arsenal? Is he going to Man United?
He's not going to United. Bro, I'm telling you now, his agent is using our name. We don't want him, fam. We don't want him. This guy can't play an intense game of football for more than 60 minutes per game. His off the ball play is absolutely shit, bro. And I can't see the way Arteta plays going in for Tielemans. If anything, it'd be good depth, bro. But he wouldn't start for me. Not what he's got ability though. I'm not going to discredit him. He has got ability, but he can't last for 90 minutes. He's just a porcupine like Luke Shaw, bro. Can't. At least Luke Shaw can last 90 minutes. He can't. He's gassed out after 60. He can't really run as much. I remember when he stopped running after someone, and they were not even fast. I can't remember who it was, but I remember the video. It's like a backward shot. Anyways, it's just... Oh, pause. Anyways, long story short. Nah, bro, like... keep him far away.
So you don't want him.
I don't want him. I feel like Arsenal have been in for him, but it's weird how... This deal could get wrapped up so quick, and I just feel like he's using both teams' names. I don't think any team wants him. If anything, Arsenal need not a box to box, bro. They need a DM.
Well, we need a lot. You need
a powerhouse at that as well. You need a powerhouse, and not another guy that's not going to throw their weight about because they're too tired after 50, 60 minutes of intense football against a top club. But he's very good on the ball, but off the ball, he's ridiculously shit.
Calm. So they don't want him at United. Forward, would you take Tielemans at Arsenal?
Yeah, I'll take him. I'll take him. But I see what it is with this transfer deal. It's weird because like he has actually agreed personal terms with Arsenal, and he's agreed to come to Arsenal. So I don't think
what source? What source?
Oh, David, they seen Austin, innit? Said it like David Austin said it.
I ain't seen anything from Austin yet.
Yeah, I do that, but that's what they're saying anyway. I don't know if it's true, but that's what they're saying in it. But I think like this: if Arsenal going to get him, they're going to get him. But I think what they're doing is like I agree with you what you said. They are, and what Leicester likes to do is that they like to have a bidding war. They did it with Man City and Man United with Maguire. You know, and that's what Leicester does, isn't it? They're not gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, Arsenal interested." I know Arsenal haven't got the money to pay. I only want this much. They didn't. Man City just went, you know what, forget him. We don't need Maguire. And Man United went and paid the money for him. But it won't work again. I think Arsenal will get it for some reason. I got a funny feeling he's going to come Arsenal, Tillsman. But you never know with Arsenal and Leicester. They're going to agree a fee.
Yeah.
You never know, bro.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know why we're struggling to get this over the line. The guy's only got a year left on his contract. I don't understand, but That's the story of Arsenal. The last headline that I'll get into is this player. Another player, to be fair, when he first started getting linked, it was actually to Man United. But now he's getting linked to Arsenal
Who's
and
this?
Newcastle.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Yep.
Nah, he's linked to Chelsea as well, bro. Strong links at that.
But everyone's linked him, but no one actually fully goes in for it.
I'm telling you, and what does that tell you then? It's his agent, bro, throwing out information. He's getting clubs ready to know that his client's had enough of Lazio. He's done his thing there. All right, fair enough. Now, that's a player you want. Now, he's not DM, though, but he's a powerful box-to-box, which you could use. And I'm not joking. He's a different player that you need. You got too many twinkle toes in your team, too many bitches, bro. You need a bit of aggression in there, a bit of tenacity, a bit of height as it goes. He's perfect for you guys, and he would be perfect for Chelsea as well. Whether it's,
I'll take him.
I'm not joking. Whether it's in an 8 as well, he's a box to box, but at the same time, he can play pivot, but he's not a defensive midfielder, but he can do defensive work. When he goes up the pit, you'll see him. He's a big baller, bro. Big baller. And he's only about 60 million. Now, I'd be very surprised if Arsenal are not in for him. Because if that's a signature to get, that's definitely a signature you should get today if you can possibly get it wrapped.
You know what? I hope Arsenal just comes out the blue, like with their transfers, isn't it? Just like, and he's one of them. Just out of the blue, bam. Like they did with Fabio Vieira.
He brings your midfield to a total different level, bro. And I'm not joking. You have no excuses to not compete. All you need after him is probably another left back for Tavares and whatever. Maybe another right back and another winger, bro. And you're competing. That's a serious team. He's a serious baller, bro. You definitely need a winger. I can't say enough. You need a winger. You can't go into the season just Saka, Martinelli and Smith Rowe and Pepe, bro. Can't do that. You ain't getting nowhere with that.
Pepe's a weird one, man.
Fair enough. I mean, Kaz, how do you look at, Man United? You've got Ransom Bants. He's very stern on his opinion. He's very, this ain't the Man United that he grew up with and things. How do you look at fans that have that kind of stance, that are not, they hold their club to a certain standard and they're not going to drop that compared to other fans that, are a bit more like forward? What's your take on fans in general?
No, I don't mind it, bro. But just don't bring people down with it. That's the only thing I'd have to say. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I can see why he's doing it. You know what I don't like, though? I don't like top reds, bro. The ones that wanted to keep it English as possible and people that call Scott McTominay a world-class midfielder, bro. That stuff like that gets on my nerves. Awful, bro. Top reds. Apparently, you cannot be a true Man United fan if you're not from Manchester and all that kind of stuff. How do you not know if I was born? How do you not know if I got on my birth certificate, it would say, like, one of the Manchester hospitals, or somewhere in Oldham, or somewhere in Salford, somewhere in Wigan, somewhere surrounding the area, Greater Manchester. You know what I mean?
Does that apply to players?
Just because, bro,
some of your biggest players weren't from Manchester.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. We already know the agenda when it comes to players that don't have a certain type of skin color, and we won't get into that right now. But same word going, I hate top reds. They're in every single fan base, whether you're Liverpool or top blue or whatever you want to call it, proper Chelsea, as they say, or whatever. I hate them. I can't stand them. They're dickheads and they're small-minded and they all hit. Don't care. I just don't like them, man.
What do you think? What is the pinnacle? Because I'm trying to get because everyone's got a different perspective in it into what it is to be a fan. When do you think it's too far from a fan, and when do you think it's okay? Because somebody like me and Rance, for example, like Rance doesn't. I don't never see him like directly going towards a player and saying hate. He says his opinion on the club and his standards. And that's it. Where do you think the line is between fans?
Personal, bro. Don't get personal, bro. You can slate their footballing ability all you want. You can slate a fan's opinion all you want. You don't have to agree. No one's got, bro. There's no such thing. If everyone agreed, the world would be boring. So don't get personal with it, man. I've done it once. I've been that guy, bro. I said something about Maguire in it, obviously, like last year, and I went ruthless on it. But same time, it was wrong in it. Do you know what I mean? It's don't get personal. Don't start cussing there. Don't start cussing them on a personal level where it gets to like you're gonna actually like imagine they watch it. You're gonna probably hurt their feelings, Same thing is if someone disagrees your opinion in the comments right now when another stream says, "Oh, you know what? North Side London said this. You know what? He's a proper dickhead. Look at him, fam. Like call him this, that, and the other. Like start looking at your physical appearance and then start dissing that, and then goes do a little bit of research and find out about your family and then starts dissing that. It happens, bro. DT was a part of that, and look where that's ended him up. In prison, fam. Rightfully so, fam. So, all that mouth and all that kind of stuff, all that mouth and all that talk just for you to be a bitch and end up in prison, you get what you deserve, fam. So, at the end of the day, you're cancelled. When you come out, you're probably going to get I'm surprised my man, bro, what he did was unacceptable. But that's another conversation for another day. That's politics. But do you know what I mean? Just don't get personal with it. Only
I'm saying, bro.
only person you can be personal about is people like Adam Johnson and that. Yeah, that's it. Them two players there.
Yeah, them man
That's
there.
in my opinion.
Them
And
man
no,
there.
Craig
See, that's what I'm
asked this
saying, bro.
earlier.
Don't get
I
your
wouldn't
negative
take Arteta over Ten Hag. No chance. I actually like a good style of football.
Oh, don't say that. Ford's gonna get upset. You can't say that about his top manager. You can't look at him.
Nah, man, I'm excited to see what Ten Hag brings, and it gives me that. It gives me a Fergie feel. It gives me, you know what it is? It gives me the Ferguson feel, yeah. And why I say this is because he's been tipped. Because he's been tipped. What he does at Ajax, yeah, he takes control of it. You know what I mean? The way he treats his staff and the whole thing came out the way he lacks total control. Ferguson was all about total control. I'm not saying he's gonna be Ferguson. I doubt anyone would ever be that guy ever again. Highly doubt that in my lifetime. But the total control feeling, discipline, you know, but he still brings a fun element to training. He's good style of football, and you have to respect it at the end of the day. And he's just come in, so you have to respect him as well and see what he can do and give him a couple seasons. Unless it gets really that bad and it really don't work out, then chop and change. You got it wrong, whatever. But I don't see it happening like that because I've seen him compete in Champions League fronts every year. So I can think like, oh, he's not just a Dutch merchant. He's actually doing something with that. But yeah, man, I rate him, man. What he's doing as well is just he's had conversation. He knows what he wants. He knows what he doesn't want, and the board had to give him the verbal thing saying like, yeah, you have to let me bring in who I want to bring in. If you want to succeed, let me do my thing in it. Don't get in the way.
BX IG.
This guy. Listen, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Thank you for coming on. Listen, there's 88 people locked in, caramba. Don't be a filo da puta. Make sure you go subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure you go there, check their content. Backcast, you know what I mean? Help these channels, man. Like he said, I started on Never a Foul. I did start there. I had a channel, probably had about 50 subscribers when they found me. And I got there and that made me become a bit more comfortable talking into a camera. So yeah, big up Never a Foul. Make sure you go subscribe and like and support them. You know what I mean? Kaz, what business do you actually think Man United are going to get done by the end of this transfer window?
So I think Martinez. So De Jong's coming, bro. Otherwise, we would have pulled out ages ago. I'm not joking. It wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't even got their signings in Christensen and stuff. So that's over the line for me. So De Jong, Erikson, that's two midfielders, but that's not the only. We need a DM, and I can't cry enough for this. But I don't see us getting a DM right now. So two of the centre mids, if you want to call it. See us getting a centre back. We got a left back. That's fine. AWB go. We don't need a right back. We got a star right back. Just got promoted with Bournemouth. Baller Ethan led. But other than that, in terms of that, I see us getting a right winger. It looks like he's set on getting a right winger. I don't know who he's going to be. I'd rather go get Michael Elise from Palace. But I see us getting a right winger, not striker. But that's 5 signings. So centre back, left back, centre mids. You can say 2 centre mids and a right winger. After that, I'm looking at a DM ASAP, bro. And that's 6 signings. That's what I see at Man United. If you get 4 signings wrapped by the end of this week, which is looking likely right now, there's no reason why you can't get a right winger and you can't get a DM because we still got a lot of our budget and a lot of sales going out. Pereira's going. A lot of the other people went out on a free. So Pereira's going. Looks like Bailly's leaving now. Looks like Phil. It's already been confirmed that clubs are actually looking at Phil Jones. So there's a lot. It's not. I know. But that's how much dirt we got in the club. AWB back to Pants for like 20 million. Like Tellez has to look for a new club now.
Mad
yeah. So yeah, it's looking decent. The rebuild's looking good for now. It looks like things are changing slowly, but we yet to physically see it on the pitch.
Absolute mad thing. Listen, love for coming on. Fuad, thanks for coming on, giving me a headache. Make sure you go and subscribe to Never a Foul. Make sure you go and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah. We're out because I got to leg it to the flipping train station. We're out.